Hi friends, this is Mrs. Ragona, and I want to share with you today how to make a Valentine's bath bomb. That is a program that you register for at the library. It's our February make and take, and it's so much fun. It's a great idea for a gift for Valentine's Day, but it doesn't have to be for Valentine's Day. It can be for any day. You certainly could keep it, make it for yourself, or you can use it as a gift to someone that you love, mom or your best friend, anybody that uses bath bombs. Okay, so let's get started. So after you've come to the library to get your bag with all the ingredients and the supplies that you need to make the bath bomb, there's just going to be a few neat things that you need from your kitchen to make the bath bombs. You're just going to grab, if you have a plastic or glass mixing bowl, and some 2 or 3 spoons, and if you have a whisk and also a mixing spoon, that would be helpful. And because we're going to mix some dry ingredients and wet ingredients. I don't have a whisk or a mixing spoon here at the library, but you more than likely have one in your kitchen. Okay, and the supplies that I've included in the bag are, when you take this up out of the bag, they're all pre-measured for you. So all you're going to have to do is just we're going to take it step by step, but these have all been pre-measured. So it's a cup of baking soda, a half a cup of citric acid, 1/3 a cup of cornstarch, a half a cup of Epsom salts. Okay, those are going to be all of our dry ingredients. Okay, and then after we mix those, we're going to mix them with the wet ingredients. Okay, they're going to be little containers. Okay, this is the red food coloring, which is the Valentine's Day part. This is a little bit of essential oil mixed with water. Okay. It's the smell of oranges. It's the essential oil that it is. So the bath bomb is going to smell like oranges. That's a nice citrusy smell. And then this is a little bit of fractionated coconut oil. Okay, and those are our wet ingredients. And then we're going to mix it all up. And you're also going to see this is what the bath bomb is going to go in, just to make it that bath bomb shape that we all know. And it's going to dry overnight. Okay, and if you have, when we're all said and done, if you have a measuring cup, if you can keep the bath bomb in the measuring cup overnight, that's just going to help it be stable and not move around too much. Okay, so let's get started mixing all our ingredients. Okay, here is the step-by-step instructions that came in the bag, and we're just going to follow it step by step. Okay, so it says to mix the dry ingredients together in a glass or plastic mixing bowl. Okay, you don't want to use a metal mixing bowl because it's going to cause some of our ingredients to react sooner than we want them to. Okay, so we're going to take all of our dry ingredients. So you're just going to take all the bags that I showed you before, and you're going to pour them into the bowl. Okay, so we're going to have these are the Epsom salts. Okay, it doesn't matter how you do it, it all just goes together. Okay, and this is going to be the citric acid. Okay, baking soda. Okay. And cornstarch, okay? Just a disclaimer, cornstarch can be very messy. It's very much like flour. So you might want to, if you're wearing something nice, it'll come right off your clothes. It's just like flour, but you might want to just be very careful when you're using the cornstarch. Make sure you're pouring it over the bowl because it can get everywhere. Okay, so these are our dry ingredients. We're just going to mix it together. I only have a spoon here at the library, but I'm just going to mix it all. Stir it all together. Okay, and that's set. Okay. That's the first step. Okay, the next step is to mix the wet ingredients together. Okay, and it says to mix the wet ingredients together, and you're going to take the container of water and the essential oils, and you make sure you keep the lid on, and we're going to shake it really well. Okay, mixing that essential oil and water together. Okay, shake it really, really well before we add it to the dry ingredients. Okay, I'm going to take my measuring cup, and I'm going to add my wet ingredients. Okay, so that is the fractionated coconut oil. Okay, that is the oil and water that we just shook up. Okay, and also the red food coloring. Okay, and we're going to mix that all around. Okay, and we're gonna, so this is all the dry ingredients are mixed together, all the wet ingredients are mixed together, and then mixed together separately. Okay, and now we're going to slowly add the wet ingredients to our dry ingredients. Okay, so now we're going to slowly start adding our wet ingredients to the dry ingredients, okay? And we do it 1 spoonful at a time. Okay, this is where it's going to be easier for you at home because I only have a spoon to mix this up. This is where you would use your wire whisk or your mixing spoon. That'll be a little easier for you. Okay, so I'm just going to dip my spoon into the wet ingredients, okay, and mix it, add it to my bowl of dry, okay, and just mix it, okay, just keep doing that, okay, you don't want to add too much wet at once, okay, if you add too much liquid at once, it's going to cause it to react, and we don't want that to happen. Also, that's why you don't want to use a metal mixing bowl, because it'll also cause it to react too soon. Okay, and so my white dry mixture is starting to turn red. I'll show you. You can see that. Okay, we're just going to keep doing this. Really well before you add any more. Okay, and this is where that wire whisk or that mixing spoon will do really well for you. Okay, but spoon works too, it just makes it a little harder. You want to turn all the white into red. Okay, and we're just going to keep mixing. Okay, and it's the part that makes it a bath bomb, it's that citric acid. It's going to be the reactor. Okay, that's the part that we don't want it to fizz. If you see that, that means it's reacted too soon. Okay, that's the part that when you put it in the bath, it's going to fizz. The citric acid part. Okay, but it smells nice. I can smell the orange. It looks pretty. It's a pretty color for Valentine's Day. Pretty much I'm all mixed up with my spoon, so you can see a spoon works just as well. Just that wire whisk or a mixing spoon would be a little easier, that's all. But you can certainly get the job done with just a spoon if that's all you have at home too. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Alright, it's a pretty pink color. Okay, now for our last step, we're going to put this pretty orange-smelling pink bath bomb into these plastic ornaments, okay? And we're going to just pack it in as tightly as we can. So now we're going to mold it, okay? We have all of our bath bomb mixed together, and now we want to make it look like a bath bomb. Okay, to get that bomb shape, we have this plastic Christmas ornament, okay? And it just comes apart, okay? One thing I forgot to mention along the way is you can always add more water. If it feels like it's too dry, you can definitely add a little add a little bit of water along the way, maybe 1 spoonful at a time. Okay, if it feels if the water that I've given you doesn't feel like it's enough, just add maybe 1 spoonful of water at a time. You want to make it. You want to make sure that it's going to be wet enough. Okay, and then when you have the consistency that you want, you're going to, again, fill it up to make the bomb shape, the bath bomb shape. So I'm just taking my spoon and I'm filling it up 1/2 at a time. That. Do the same thing with the other half. Okay, and just very carefully do your best to put them together. This is the trickiest part. Okay, and this, you can tell if it's going to be, okay, if it's wet enough, it's going to stay, and it just closes. Okay, and you twist them together. Okay, and then I'm going to, grab a measuring cup. Okay, this is what it looks like, and I'm going to put it in a measuring cup like this overnight to stay. Okay, and at least let it dry for 24 hours, or the next time you're ready to take a bath, it'll be dried. It'll be a nice bath bomb shape, and it'll smell. It looks pretty. If you're giving it as a gift, I have a little tag that says "You're the bomb. Happy Valentine's Day." That would make a great Valentine's Day present. Okay, or for yourself or anyone else you love. Thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoy the bath bomb, and let me know how it worked, and if you give it as a gift next time you come to the library. Thank you.